because this association is reputed for distributing national prosperity, creating wealth, and ensuring transparency in the real estate sector. Tonight, we are here to witness the investiture of Prince Akintoye Adeoye. Can we put our hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen?
Thank you very much. Today, we're also celebrating the great achievements of REDAN over the past 2 decades and more in driving development across the real estate value chain. So please let's give them a round of applause. I mean, give ourselves a round of applause because we know that everyone in the room is a real estate practitioner and a stakeholder some way, somehow. Please give yourselves a round of applause for the great contribution that you have made to fostering economic development, to enhancing infrastructure, to embracing sustainable practices, to engaging with the community, and much more, to navigating regulatory processes. So thank you for the great work that you do. I think for the first time today, Damola, I've contemplated changing my career. Just watching the beautiful people in the room and how elegant they look and how proud they are to be nation builders. So for the first time, Damola, I think after this event, I'm going to register to be a real estate practitioner. I'm sorry, at the next event, I'll just be introducing myself as a compare and a real estate practitioner.
I think I'll join you too because everybody looks beautiful tonight and an association of this magnitude is worthy of perpetual celebration. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, can you please put your hands together for yourselves for creating a very great institution that we are so proud of all the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's our absolute delight to warmly welcome you to this momentous occasion, which is the investiture ceremony for the 5th REDAN president alongside his executive members. Thank you very much for making time to be here. We definitely appreciate the presence of everyone. It's invaluable, and we wouldn't have had this event without you. We recognize the presence of very eminent personalities in this room, and at a very special time during this event, we will specially recognize every distinguished personality in the room. But just to recognize everyone together, Your Excellencies, Royal Fathers present, who have left their palaces and kingdoms to be here, nation builders, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and esteemed guests. My name is Mojibade Shosoya. I'm a professional compare and a television presenter, and it's my absolute delight to serve as your co-host this evening.
Damola is my name, and I feel very honored being the master of ceremonies tonight, working very closely with Mojibade Shosoya as co-host. And I can assure you that we'll have a beautiful time together. In case you need anything that has to do with this event, I'd like you to know that we have our hostesses standing very close to wherever we are seated to ensure that we are properly taken care of. Possibly you want to use these, or you need anything as we proceed with this celebration, please feel free to call them. They are more than willing to ensure that we are properly attended to. It's a very safe environment, but as safe as it is, we'd like to emphasize the need for us to please keep our property. If you have cause to leave your seats, ensure you take them along with you, or ensure somebody is watching them closely. We have exits in this hall that are clearly marked out. We have all of them to our extreme left in this hall. Please feel free to use these facilities if need be. Ladies and gentlemen, on the bandstand, we've been enjoying lovely live music by one of Nigeria's finest.
Eagles Band.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have world famous DJ Tronics on the Wheels of Steel to ensure that we have an amazing time together.
We also have a lot of entertainment for you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. So please sit back, relax, fasten your seatbelt as we take you on this amazing journey today. Damola, if you look across the room, just take a quick look across the room. Everyone looks outstanding. The dress code was clear. It says flamboyant, traditional. And I think that's one thing I admire about us as Nigerians. We know how to be very flamboyant.
I'm telling you.
Damola.
Wow. Looking at every part of this hall, all I see is the beauty of our country, Nigeria, represented in different attires and outlooks. And trust me, everybody looks stunning and amazing. If you don't mind, can you just tell your neighbor, just look at your neighbor and just admire something about your neighbor. Just compliment your neighbor. I like what you are wearing.
You know, let's even do it this way. As you're complimenting them, ladies and gentlemen, because we're in a real estate event, tell them they look like one of your best buildings. So Damola, you look like a high-rise in London. You look like a 4-story building in Banana Island. What do I look like? Won't you tell me what I look like?
Moji, you look like a skyscraper in Atlantic. Yeah. So if you don't mind, can you please put your hands together for that neighbor of yours for looking good tonight?
Everyone looks absolutely amazing, and we once again welcome you specially to this event. Now, as compares, we can only try to do the official welcome, but we have an estimable gentleman who will do the official welcome today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute pleasure to make welcome an African real estate mogul, a visionary Nigerian entrepreneur, a philanthropist, the Chief Executive Officer of Netcom Oaks Limited, who also is the Investiture Committee Chairman, Dr. Kennedy Okonkwo, for the official welcome today. A round of applause as we receive Dr. Kennedy Okonkwo for the official welcome address today.
Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everyone. Your Excellencies, representatives of the different state governors present here today, our royal fathers present here today, commissioners of housing, of the members of the REDAN Board of Trustees, patrons, past presidents, members of the 7th National Executive Council, state chairmen, the zonal executive members, the state chapters executive members of REDAN, representatives of professional bodies in the build sector, our keynote speakers, Dr. Timi Agama, Director General, Security and Exchange Commission, Professor Fabian Ajoku, SAN, distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, all other protocols duly observed. It gives me great pleasure to warmly welcome you all to the investiture ceremony of Prince Akintoye Adeoye as the 5th President and Chairman of the Council of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, REDAN, along with our esteemed executive members. Today is a beautiful day as it marks a significant milestone in the history of this great association, and we are honored to have you all join us in celebrating this historic event. The investiture of a new president is not just a ceremonial event, but a pivotal moment that signals the new era of leadership, vision, and direction for this great association. Your Excellencies, our royal fathers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all for being part of our history today. I would like to take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all our sponsors, partners, and members of our regional and national ESCO, as well as all members of our investiture committee, who have all worked tirelessly to make this event a memorable one. Your dedication and contribution are very much deeply appreciated. Once again, I appreciate all our distinguished guests here in present and dignitaries here today. Thank you for your time and support for this great association, and hoping that we all will continue to join hands with our new president as we lift REDAN forward. Thank you.
Please, another round of applause for Dr. Kennedy Okonkwo. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that beautiful welcome address. We were inspired by that.
Absolutely. Once again, Ekabo, Barakadazua. No, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to specially recognize and acknowledge the presence of the Board of Trustee members and also the patrons. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to specially recognize and acknowledge the Board of Trustee Chairman, Prince Sheyi Lufadeju. Please put your hands together for him. We recognize you, sir. We celebrate you. Also to be recognized, ladies and gentlemen,
the Vice Chairman of the Board of Trustees, please a round of applause for David Ganwa. A round of applause for him, please.
Also in our midst, ladies and gentlemen, is Sovio Ugochukwu Chimme. Thank you very much for joining us.
We'd also like to recognize Alhaji Dr. Aliyu Wamako.
Also in our midst, ladies and gentlemen, is Chief Sam Ogri.
Thank you very much, Professor Benga Nubi. A round of applause for him.
Dr. Mohammed Sanusi, thank you very much for joining us.
Alhaji Suleiman Abubakar, thank you for joining us.
Alhaji Hussein Abubakar, thank you very much for joining us.
Architect Munachisco Okorocha, thank you for joining us.
Elder Mrs. Ntuke Oten Eyoita, thank you very much for joining us.
Barrister Salima Makama, thank you for joining us.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the great man that we have come to celebrate today, Prince Akitoye Adeoye, thank you very much for joining us.
We'd also like to recognize our patrons at REDAN. We'd like to recognize Mrs. Medina Huthman.
We also like to celebrate Builder Anthony Okwa. Thank you very much for joining us.
We'd like to celebrate Engineer Dr. Bumi Johnson.
We'd like to acknowledge Barrister Olai Komalafe. Thank you very much for joining us.
We'd like to recognize Chief Guy Okechukwu.
We'd like to specially acknowledge His Royal Highness Oba Kehinde Gbade Wole Olubenle. Thank you very much for joining us.
We'd like to recognize Chief Olabode Afolayan. Thank you very much.
We'd also like to specially celebrate Chief Tunde Fani Mokun. Thank you very much for joining us.
Malam Ibrahim Aliyu, thank you very much for the great work you do at REDAN.
And our grand patron, ladies and gentlemen, is Imperial Majesty Kabiyesi Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi Ojaja II, the Ooni of Ife. Come, please put our hands together for our patrons, ladies and gentlemen.
And of course, to speak on behalf of REDAN at this point, it's our pleasure to make welcome the Chairman of the Board of Trustees. A round of applause as we make welcome on stage Prince Sheyi Lufadeju.
Please put your hands together for him.
Please let's give a warm round of applause to the Chairman of the Board of Trustees at REDAN. Thank you.
This is a very, very happy occasion. Can we be happy? Can we clap for the celebrant? Can we clap for REDAN? Please, today is a great day for us, and we are delighted to be here today. Your Excellencies, our royal fathers here present, and in absentia, members of REDAN Board of Trustees, patrons, REDAN National Executive members, distinguished ladies, distinguished guests, distinguished members of REDAN, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to the investiture ceremony of the 5th President of REDAN, along with the National, Zonal, and State Executive Council members. I feel very privileged on behalf of members of REDAN to address you at this occasion, and I want to thank you all, thank our members of the Board of Trustees, and indeed the entire members of REDAN who are here today and who have been working so hard to make this event a huge success. When I came in here this afternoon, I was amazed by what I saw. And I'm still amazed, actually. So I want to congratulate the organizing committee for the tremendous job they have done to make this place, this grand place it has been today. Our president Prince Akitoye Adeoye is a man that I've worked with in several committees of REDAN. I can attest personally that he brings in a wealth of experience, having worked with all our past presidents, starting from Alhaji Jakonde, Chief Bode Afolayan, Reverend Ugochukwu Chime, and Dr. Aliu Wamako. He has worked with each and every one of them, and he has learned a lot on the job. So, he possesses a lot of experience, and I know that he's going to elevate our association and advance the real estate sector in Nigeria. Akitoye Adeoye is a man of character and integrity, and we have absolute confidence that he will take us to greater heights. I implore all the executive committee members to work together with him closely in unity so that we can tackle the challenges facing the housing sector in Nigeria and also in Africa. Under this 7th Council, REDAN should not only meet, but it should exceed expectations set forth by the founding fathers. The goals should include expanding access to affordable housing, reducing the nation's national housing deficit, adhering to professionalism and discipline, and stimulating Nigeria's economic development through robust housing initiatives. It is expected that you dedicate your efforts towards achieving these objectives for the benefit of millions of Nigerians who look up to REDAN to lay the groundwork for substantial progress in the real estate sector. After 20 years of existence, REDAN has the responsibility to justify the confidence reposed in us by late Professor Akimabo Bunje and his working colleagues, and also of Alhaji Lateef Jakonde, our past president, who was the founding president of REDAN, for all the work he did. Today marks a new dawn in the life of REDAN, and I call on you all to join hands with other professionals in the several associations in the housing sector and respond to the challenges facing us at this period. To all members of REDAN, associates, and other friends of the association, as we move forward, your consistent support and active participation in the affairs of our association are crucial for the success of this 7th Council. Your expertise, insights, and commitment, invaluable assets, will help us to navigate the path ahead. Together, we can achieve great milestones and continue to build a stronger, more resilient real estate sector in Nigeria. Lastly, I implore all stakeholders in the built environment to support our association in its endeavor to make Nigeria's real estate sector an enviable one, not only within the country, but also globally. Let us work collaboratively to turn our aspirations into reality and drive REDAN to new heights. I thank you all for your attendance here today, and I pray that REDAN will continue to grow from strength to strength. On behalf of all of us here, we congratulate our new president and pray that his tenure will be a successful one. Thank you very much.
Amen, indeed. Thank you very much, Prince Sheyi Lufadeju. Thank you so much. That's the chairman of the Board of Trustees at REDAN. He's indeed an icon of inspiration. He's an example to the build sector and the nation at large. Thank you very much for the great work that you do at REDAN, Prince Sheyi Lufadeju. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we promised that it was going to be a good day, and indeed, we are ready to have a very beautiful day today. We still have some of our distinguished guests that will come up stage for quick remarks, but until then, I will hand over to my co-host, Gamola Adebui.
Thank you so much, Mojibade. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have goodwill messages at this time. And in our midst, we'd like to invite and welcome the Director of Communications and Public Relations of the National Bureau of Statistics. Please put your hands together for Mr. Ichedi Sunday Joel. Can we put our hands together for him?
Ladies and gentlemen,
as he comes forward at this time.
Hands are not busy. Let's applaud everyone who will be coming up stage today. The applause is free. We're not paying for it. So please, a round of applause for Mr. Ichedi Sunday Joel, the Director of Communications and Public Relations of National Bureau of Statistics. A round of applause for him, please. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, a round of applause. Thank you.
It's going to be speaking for just 3 minutes, and we'll take it up from there. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everybody. As introduced, I'm the Director of Communication and PR, National Bureau of Statistics. I'm representing the Statistician General of the Federation, Prince Adeyemi Adeniro. So I'm the Omoshe, as Yoruba will say, that is representing him. So whatever I'm going to say is the Statistician General that said I should come here and say it. He prepared to come, but unfortunately, there's another equally important meeting in Abuja on the rebasing of GDP and consumer price index, which is these two indicators are very, very important in the economy. And he's chairing the meeting, and he said I should come and represent him. So he gave me an already prepared goodwill message. So I'm going to read it out for you. Whenever you see I, it's Prince Adeyemi Adeniro that is saying it, but not me. Distinguished guests, President and members of the Real Estate Development Association of Nigeria, I am honored to be here today to celebrate this investiture of the 5th President of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria in the person of Prince Akintoye Adeoye. For decades, REDAN has played a vital role in Nigeria's housing and real estate development. I'm confident the new leadership led by Prince Adeoye will continue this valuable work. Together with the government and businesses, we can address the housing shortage and strengthen the economy. As the coordinating agency of the Nigerian statistical system, NBS is tasked with the generation of reliable data on socio-economic indicators in Nigeria. We believe in collaboration and have established partnership with various organizations, both public and private, that possesses valuable data for national development. The partnership with REDAN will allow us to generate needed data for informed decision-making in the real estate sector. NBS is working with REDAN to gather data on housing availability and determine the current housing deficit in Nigeria. This data will guide government, industry players in the real sector, in the real estate sector and stakeholders in planning and implementing policies to close the gap. I'm confident that MBS and REDAN will deliver this data swiftly, enabling government and private sectors to achieve the goal of providing affordable housing for all Nigerians. This collaboration is crucial for Nigeria's economic growth and aligns with the UN Sustainable Development Goals 11 of 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, aim for increasing access to affordable housing for the world's poorest in 2030. Let's work together to make this a reality for Nigerians. Once again, I thank the organizers of this event for inviting me to witness this occasion and to look forward to stronger collaboration between the National Bureau of Statistics and REDAN to reduce to the barest minimum the level of urban and rural housing deficit nationwide. In closing, I want to thank you all for your time and attention. I once again extend my warmest greetings to the newly elected president. I'm confident that your leadership will further strengthen REDAN and its vital role in the Nigerian economy. May God bless you all and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for delivering that on behalf of the statistician of the National Bureau of Statistics. Thank you very much.
Can we put our hands together for him one more time, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you. Also to give a goodwill message tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are very privileged to have a royal father that will step forward at this time to do this. In our midst, ladies and gentlemen, is Oba the Great of Ekeoba, Ancient Kingdom. Please put your hands together for His Royal Majesty, Eze Ihiayochukwu Nwokena, as he comes forward at this time to give the goodwill message. I'll put our hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. And we celebrate the Royal Father, ladies and gentlemen, a distinguished Nigerian and outstanding achiever and a man of honor.
His Royal Majesty, Eze Ihiayochukwu Nwokena. Thank you very much for joining us at this momentous occasion. We definitely don't take your presence for granted, and we're honored that you're here today. He'll be delivering a goodwill message
for the next 3 minutes. Please put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir.
My goodwill message is simple to say that REDAN has done great things in this country. In the past, people can just get up and start building houses. People can just go in somewhere and put up structures without actually knowing what they are doing. But with REDAN, life is easier and better with structures. I am from Southeast Guinea-Nova of the Great of Ekeoba Kingdom. REDAN is doing very greatly in Southeast. Before now, a whole lot of is going wrong with estate, putting up estates. But today, for instance, in the Southeast, the present Vice President of Southeast, of REDAN in the Southeast, has started up something very, very important, and that is a plus for this association. And I wish it's going to spread to other regional, other geopolitical zones. I want to bless the organizers of this association, I want to bless you, give you royal blessing, because he that starts a good thing has a reward. I want to thank the new president and his executives. I want to urge you to try as much as possible to put up bills in the respective houses of assemblies, so that houses will be cheaper for the less privileged. Don't rely on building bogus houses alone. Good houses are for the big shots. Good houses, big houses are for the big boys. They well-to-do in the society. But look inwards and see how you can do some smaller but comfortable structures for the less privileged in your states. I want to ask you also to have good relationships with the state governors, so that lands will be made readily available for good estates to be developed in the respective states. I wouldn't take your whole time. I never knew this association has done this great. Only heard about this association a few years ago, 2 years ago. But today I'm here alive, experiencing great things, seeing great people working hard to give accommodation. Real estate is different from builders. Real estate developers, they are different from masons, from architects. But they think of buying lands, acquiring lands, think of putting up structures, and think of making it easier for purchases. You are making accommodation easier for the people. God will bless you. God will bless you. REDAN. That is what they say in my place. He that is advised and told to do, to go on with his good works, it means what he's doing is good. In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 4, the word of God says there, where the word of a king is, there is power. And who says to the king, why do you bless this one, or why do you curse this one? REDAN, Nigeria, I bless you. It is well with your souls. You will grow from one level of glory to another level of glory. Southeast REDAN, Vice President, God will be with you and all your executive. All the branches of REDAN, God will be with you in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you very much, His Royal Majesty. Izzy Ihanyuchukwu Mwokenna. Thank you very much. Dalu Izzy.
Can we put our hands together for our Royal Father? Thank you very much, sir, for that very beautiful word. As he has mentioned, real estate development is adding value to the Nigerian economy, solving housing problems, and making people live happy lives. One more time, I'll put our hands together for REDAN for making this a reality. Can we celebrate REDAN, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to celebrate. And one critical element of celebration is applauses. And so we'll be asking you at different points during this momentous occasion to please give a round of applause to different people. And we'd like to crave your indulgence, so please oblige us. So let's try. If you think that Damola and I, Mojibade, are doing a great job, please give us a round of applause. Wow. I think the applause is coming from just this side. Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let us just do a small exercise. So this is what we are going to do right now, if you don't mind. I'd like you to please Take just one finger. Just free your hand first. If you're holding your phones, just drop them. Just free your hands. I want to be sure that we have freed our hands, our two hands. I want to be sure that we have done that. Now, you use just one finger to clap the second palm or your second palm. Can you just use one finger to do that? Can you use one finger?
Together,
one finger.
everyone.
Together.
Everyone.
Together. One finger. One finger. One finger. Now, can we make it two fingers, ladies and gentlemen? Jam your two fingers together. Yes, together with your
two
palm.
Fingers against
two
your
fingers
palm.
against your palm. Two fingers against your palm. Okay, three fingers against your palm. Three.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Three. Now let's make it four. 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 Now let's make it five, ladies and gentlemen.
That's more
like
it.
it.
And this is what we want to hear every time we say, please, a round of applause for different people. At this point, we'll be recognizing a very special person in the house. I'd like to call her the co-celebrant for today. She has been a true pillar of support to our celebrant. She is his jewel of inestimable value. Please let us celebrate Princess Adiola Adeoye. A round of applause for her.
We
She
put
is
our hands
the
together
wife
for the
of our
beautiful wife
celebrant today. A round of applause for her.
of our honoree. We celebrate you, ma'am.
Dazzling and looking very elegant. Thank you very much for your support and thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Moji, you know, as you just celebrated the beautiful wife, thank you, ma'am. As you just celebrated the beautiful wife of our honoree tonight, it just reminded me of something that I say very often. You will agree with me that couples nowadays, if you take a critical look at couples nowadays, the kinds of names that couples nowadays call themselves is quite different from what we used to have. Ladies and gentlemen, before, it still happens till now, but before you hear a man look at his wife and call her a name like Mommy Blessing, Daddy Chukudi, Mommy Tosin. But nowadays, ladies and gentlemen...
No, wait, what do you call your wife? You are married. So lead by example. What do you call your wife?
Just let's continue. Just let's continue. You know, nowadays, ladies and gentlemen, we call our spouses very lovely names. A full-grown matured man, Moji, 40 years old, with 2 boys and 1 girl. Nowadays, the wife will look at him from head to toe and call him what now? Baby. Or you hear boo. Or baby boo. Or baby boo boo. You asked a very important question. Now, what does my wife call me? My wife calls me baby. But then we had a baby recently. So she looked at me one day and she said, baby is crying. I said, which of us? So I started thinking that if a man calls his wife baby and the wife calls her husband baby, so when they have a baby, what will they call that one? Offspring, or descendant, or fruit of the womb. That's how my father overheard me calling my wife baby one day. I wanted to try the same thing with my mom. My father is way above 70, my mother is way above 60. He looked at my mom one afternoon and he said, baby. My mother said, we are doing naming ceremony here. Where did you see baby around here now? And you know, the world is evolving every day, Moji. I know you will not be able to relate to what I'm about to say.
What are you trying to say?
Because the kind of upbringing that you had was very special. Growing up, my experience was quite special because I look at children nowadays and I'm happy for them because they are not under pressure, they are fresh, they are fine. And nowadays, children wear clothes that are their perfect sizes. I'm happy for them. As a child, that was not my experience. My mother used to buy me clothes for the future. She would tell me in those days, Mother, I want to buy you a pair of shoes. She will measure my shoe size in the house with a broomstick. At home, the measurement will be accurate. But by the time she will go to the market, she will bring a pair of shoes that is 5 times my size. As you are looking at me, I've been wearing size 43 since I was 3 years old. And she will now put full newspaper inside. We will now be working with slow motion. But we thank God we survived it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a bit of music right now by the DJ. And we are going to take it up from there. Ladies and gentlemen, light music, I'll be right back.
Mama, gbogbo èèyàn adé o. Àkàndá àdóde o, àṣẹ̀dá àdóde. Àkàndá àdóde o, àṣẹ̀dá àdóde. Àṣẹ̀bà àwọn tó láyé ká tó tẹ̀lé wa. Àkàndá àdóde. Àkàndá àdóde o, àṣẹ̀dá
recognize the Olu Oke of Oke Ibo, Obadele Oduwale. Thank you very much for joining us.
Can we all say Kabiesio?
Kabiesio.
Also in our midst, ladies and gentlemen, is the Oloworo of Oroshoki Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Oba Babatunde Saliu. Can we all say Kabiesio? Kabiesio. Thank you.
This segment of recognition was specially dedicated to all our royal fathers in the house. We also acknowledge that we have other very eminent personalities in the house, and we'll come back to acknowledging all of you. But we'd like to say a special thank you to everyone who's honored our invitation today, because for all we care, you could be doing anything else, but you're here to witness the investiture ceremony of the 5th REDAN president. So we say thank you for coming, thank you for being here, and thank you for your time today.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a very important segment of this event. And this particular segment requires your 100% attention. The reason why we are here is about to happen. And so, ladies and gentlemen, in the midst of exchanging pleasantries, we'll appreciate that we please focus on this stage as we listen to what is about to happen.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to crave your indulgence again, so please respectfully take your seat as we now invite on stage for the valedictory speech tonight the immediate past president of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria. Please join me with a resounding round of applause as I make welcome on stage Alhaji Dr. Aliyu Wamako, the immediate past president of REDAN, for the valedictory speech today. A round of applause.
As he gives his valedictory speech, an outstanding leader, a distinguished Nigerian, a man whose administrative acumen has further positioned REDAN on the path of continuous progress.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, is going to step forward at this time to give his valedictory speech, to thank everybody that worked with him, and to also assure us of a bright and rewarding future as far as our association is concerned. One more time, ladies and gentlemen,
a round of applause.
The immediate past president, Alhaji
Dr.
Siroma Aliyu Wamako. Please put your hands together for him.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على نبيه الكريم. His Royal Majesty was not here when the protocol was established, so I once seek permission to recognize His Royal Majesty the Oni of Ife, and after that I beg the chairman to allow me to stand on the already established existing protocols. Alhamdulillah, thanks be to Almighty Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. My gratitude goes to the Almighty Allah for giving me the wisdom and the order with us to direct the affairs of our association from 2020 February to 2024 February. For now officially handed over the mantle of leadership to my brother Prince Akintoye Adewi after his elections on February 22nd, 2024 at Lagos Ikeja Hotel. I use this forum to thank members of the 6th Council which I presided for their total support during our reign, for they did everything within their capacity to ensure a united and prosperous REDAN. I am indeed grateful, and I say thank you to you all. My appreciation also goes to the members of the Board of Trustees, led by Chief Prince Seile Fodeju and his vice Kagama as a prince, and now Town Planner David Garba, for their advice and support. I look forward that your support and effort will continue to be extended to the next council. May God reward you all. My administration received a flexible guidance and a support from the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, which took us as partners and invited us to work together for the progress of housing sector. I commend Honorable Minister Architect Ahmed Musa Angiwa and his team for the support given to REDAN. The success recorded was profiled by the collective collaboration received from our critical stakeholders, which include but not limited to professional bodies in the build sector, the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, the Family Funds Limited, the Nigerian Mortgage Refinancing Company, NMRC, Mortgage Bankers Association of Nigeria, and lastly, Housing Advocacy Group of Mr. Housing Barrister Festus Adebayo for his positive criticisms during my tenure. I say thank you all. For we receive your tremendous support, please continue to be vanguard of the cause of different housing development in Nigeria. The regulatory organizations, especially the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, NFIU, and the State Security Service played key roles in fostering our work. The Special Control Unit of Money Laundering, SCUMO, was very supportive as they aptly recognized us as a self-regulatory organization for real estate developers in Nigeria. Be assured that the association will always work in tandem with you for the interests of Nigeria. This is the time for all of us to work assiduously to take Nigeria to the higher level by contributing to its growth and economic development. Members of the association are hereby appreciated for their individual and collective contribution in increasing housing development in the country. Your contribution definitely creates employment and in fact positively on national development despite challenging times. I doff my hat for you all. Keep it up. The staff in the National Secretariat of REDAN, most especially under the leadership of Executive Secretary Mr. Yunusa Shaibu, I sincerely thank them for his without efficiency, tenacity, and the progress we have achieved during his tenure within the last 2 decades of REDAN existence. Your Excellencies, Royal Fathers, Honorable distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I use this forum to thank everyone who have assisted and supported REDAN since 2002, when it was established by the late Lagos State Governor, Alhaji Latif Kayode Jakande, the pioneer president of REDAN in blessed memory. May he be in Al-Jannatul Firdausi. God bless you. And lastly, I wish to call on government and the federal, state and local government councils to support REDAN. Progress, stability, sustainability, prosperity of Nigerians. REDAN is dedicated to improving the lives of the generality of Nigerians. God bless Nigeria. God bless REDAN. Thank you all for listening. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now we put our hands together for the immediate past president. Thank you very much, sir, for that very beautiful valedictory speech. Your contributions to the development of REDAN is acknowledged and perpetually celebrated. And we believe that your advice will continue to help as we make progress as an association. One more time, can we please put our hands together for immediate past president, Alhaji Dr. Siroma Aliyu Wamako. Please put your hands together for him. Thank you. To give a goodwill message at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to respectfully invite and welcome a very distinguished personality a royal father of honor, and a man of numerous achievements. Ladies and gentlemen, is the grand patron of REDAN. Please put your hands together as we invite and welcome very respectfully His Imperial Majesty, Kábíyèsí Ọba Adéyẹyè Ẹniìtàn Ògúnwùsì CFR Ọ̀jájá II, the Ọọ̀ni of Ife. Can we put our hands together for him and say Kábíyèsí o, as he comes forward to give his goodwill message. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kábíyèsí, for joining us today.
Wow. Indeed, this is the most colorful real estate event I have ever attended in my life. I came in, I was actually contemplating the venue, or we have another venue for the event. But when I saw the celebrant, the brand new leader of the biggest real estate development association in the entire continent of Africa, I now realize that indeed I'm actually inside the venue. A lot of you might not know that Prince Akitoye is actually my blood. Is my blood from the same GSA ruling clan from the source in Ife Kingdom. Are you jealous of us? You cannot clap for the prince. I will give you all real sanction today if you don't clap very well. If you're happy with the new president, please, a resounding round of applause. Please clap for him, clap for the prince. I am very proud of him. A great honor to my family and to the entire dynasty. So you better respect him. He's a prince, a real prince from the source. Now, I will go back to the already established protocol. I greet you all from the throne of Oduduwa. Particularly my own brother, the outgoing president, all the way from Sokoto Caliphate. Please, let us give him a great honor. We can see a very good mix of our dear country today, the diversity in our culture, the diversity in our tradition and heritage. Truth be told, without the traditional institution, there is no real estate. This is the bedrock of where we all stand. Today, I greet all my brother kings. And I thank God Almighty for your life and all
what you do in your various kingdoms. I am the grand patron of REDAN. To the glory of God, I found favor from the association for making me worthy to be your grand patron. Are you jealous of me? Show me some love now. I'm not satisfied with your love. Oh. Show me very well. I remember my story when I was a prince. Destiny actually made me to partner with a lot of kings. And I'm happy one of the king is here today, King Gushi. Then, when it comes to land matters, he will state emphatically and even bully us, we entrepreneurs, and say, Obalunile. Without the kings and traditional rulers, both from the north to the eastern part of this country, all the way to the southern part of this country, there can never be anything near real estate development. Even the Land Use Act of our dear country still recognize the traditional institution. Very, very strategic. All land belongs to the governor of the state, but the governor in conjunction with the traditional institution. Today, I'm part of you to experience this colorful event. Today is another day in the history of real estate development in our country. Today, we're displaying our diversity and also the unity and the natural rotational flow of the essence of our corporate existence as a nation. Today, a president is leaving from the core north, handing over the baton to another person, another distinguished personality, a prince himself, a prince indeed, and a very diversified real estate investor and a very active operator all the way from the southern part of the country. Today again, it's very important for all of us to know that our diversity is indeed our strength as a nation. We should love one another, respect wherever we're doing business in our various localities, but ultimately, Nigeria belongs to all of us, and we must work towards how to make things better for our nation. In hierarchy of needs for humanity, when you talk about food, the next thing is shelter. Whenever you want to drive any economy, you need to regig the housing policy of any nation. Nigeria indeed is going towards that direction of affordable housing because the gap is getting wider and wider. Some school of thought will say it's 21 million shortfall. Some will say 20 million, some will say 22 million. For us to build 1,000 homes is a whole lot of work. My challenge to the new president coming, the brand new president, the prince himself, on behalf of all the traditional rulers, is work towards how you can impact positively in terms of value proposition for this great association. Work towards how we can be manufacturing homes in this country and not building homes. When we manufacture homes, we can build many cities within months. When we manufacture homes, we can build high-rises within a month or two. It has never happened in our country, but during your time, I believe we can go vertical and do it within 90 days. It is very possible. It's been done all over the world. A whole lot of people never believed in crowdfunding for real estate, but the transformation happened in 2015. You can see a lot of consultants, brokers in the Nigerian real estate sector now call themselves consultants, real estate developers, realtors, and all sorts of names. They don't call themselves agents, they are partners in progress, because the margin apportioned to them is getting wider, so they can see themselves as partners. It's another transformation in that sector. Started around 2015 until date, a lot of people have emerged to be very successful in that sector. So my dear new president, please, what you need to do is make an indelible mark for you to be in this position. Carry all parties along. Make sure you lead by example. Make sure you reach out to all and sundry. Make sure you are a very strong advocate for the association. Make sure you actually support and work in conjunction with government. Make sure you can bring the cost of capital and cost of mortgage very down for real estate to be affordable to all and sundry. On this note, I want to wish you the very best for your new success. I want to wish you the very best in all your endeavors. You can count on me any day, anytime. The palace belongs to you. That's where you came from. That's your root. Call on me and I will be there. But make sure you bring very good money to take care of your king. Oh, he must shop. Yes or no? I'm not hearing you very well. Do you want Oni to go hungry? God bless you all and have a beautiful evening. Thank you very much.
And we all say, Kabiesi. Thank you very much, Kabiesi.
Indeed, Ebi Oni Koba, Kabiesi will chop. Thank you very much, Kabiesi, for reiterating your commitment to the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria. We know and we are confident that we can always count on you. Thank you for your support in times past, and indeed we're excited for your support even in the future. Thank you very much, Kabiesi, for your kind words, for your prayers, and of course for your well wishes today at this investiture ceremony. Kabiesi.
Thank you very much, Kabiesi. Thank you very much for that very wonderful speech. Of course, as the Grand Patron, he has encouraged us to do so much more and to achieve greater results as an association. Indeed, we are creating housing solutions, and he has also challenged us to continue to do so much more to project the Real Estate Development Association, not just within Nigeria, not just within Africa, but for global recognition. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, can we put our hands together for Kabiesi, the Ooni of Ife? Thank you very much, sir. We celebrate you. Thank you. Thank you. We'd like you to know that we are going to have another remark. Immediately after that, we are going to have a short video, and then the investiture program is going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate you, we acknowledge your presence, and we say thank you. We acknowledge and recognize that we have political personalities here, very distinguished Nigerians, our leaders here present to celebrate and recognize you. As soon as we get to that point, we are going to do necessary recognitions. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we acknowledge all our political leaders here present. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you very much again, Oni of Ife, for your kind words today. We'll move on very quickly to another remark, and we'll be inviting on stage His Excellency Malam Diko Umaru Rada, the Governor of Katsina State, who is ably represented today by Dr. Faisal Umar Kata, the Honorary of Lands and Physical Katsina State. Please let's make him welcome with a warm round of applause as he delivers the goodwill message today on behalf of His Excellency Malam Diko Umar Rada, the Governor of Katsina State. Thank you very much, Dr. Faisal, for joining us today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, our photographers. We need attention on the stage at this time. Thank you. Thank you. Can we put our hands together for the representative of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina State? He's going to be speaking for about 5 minutes. And we'll take it off from there. Please put your hands together for the Honorable Commissioner, Lands and Physical Planning at Katsina State. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I thought I'm not going to talk here, but since you asked me to, good evening all. I stand before you this evening to represent His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina State, Malam Diko Umaru Rada, who had wanted to be here with you today, but unfortunately, due to some engagement, he couldn't attend the program. Actually, he was supposed to travel yesterday, but because he has been invited to be a guest speaker at the pre-convocation lecture at the Federal University Gusau, so he couldn't travel. And in addition to that, tomorrow he has another pre-convocation lecture for the Umaru Musa Ado University in Katsina. But he directed me to come here and extend his goodwill message to REDAN members, especially the incoming president, Prince Akintoye Adiuye. Sorry for my pronunciation. And also asked me to extend to all members, or to tell all members of REDAN that Katsina is open. Because when he asked me to come, I tried to find out whether we have REDAN members in Katsina. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any. And when I asked, and I was told, real estate is in Lagos, Abuja, and some other lucrative part of Nigeria. But not knowing to a lot of people here, we have a lot of vast land in Katsina, and it is much easier to get access to land in places like Katsina than a lot of other places across the country. Because since he assumed office back in May last year, we have been instituting major reforms that will make it much easier for people like you to have access to land so that you can invest well. So the message is we are happy to collaborate with anyone, especially the members of REDAN, who are very serious in investing in real estate in places like Katsina. And I'm so happy to go through the program today and saw that the vision of the incoming president is like 5 different things, and all three, it's inclusivity and diverse membership. So we look forward to also collaborating with the incoming president to see how you can extend this association to Katsina. On that note, I would say thank you for the opportunity to speak to you this evening. And like Kabisi has said, this is a wonderful and colorful event. I have never been to something like this in my life, so this is a good thing for me. Thank you very much, and may God bless you all.
Can we put our hands together for Dr. Faisal Umar Keita, the Honorable Commissioner for Lands and Physical Planning at Katsina State, representing His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Katsina State, Madam Diko Umar Randa. Thank you so much, sir, for that very beautiful one. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like us all to please focus on the screen as we watch a very short video that passes of messages from our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, focus on the screen, and enjoy this. Thank you very much.
Everyone who's coming here has said how beautiful this hall looks. So we have people who are behind us, who have sponsored us, and this video is to acknowledge and celebrate all of our sponsors today. So we'd like to crave your indulgence to please focus your attention to the multimedia screen as we now play a video that speaks to all our sponsors.
I'm very well. Sorry, I always just told me.
We specialize in real estate investment opportunities that offer exceptional value and peace of mind. We understand that investing in real estate can be a significant financial decision. That's why we are committed to providing you with the support and expertise you need to make informed choices. Our team of experienced professionals is dedicated to creating a memorable customer experience at every touch point of the journey with us. For affordable luxury homes or science and service lots, we have the resources and knowledge to guide you through the process.
We are diverse yet united. Many opinions, one vote. Many voices, one vote.
We pride ourselves on our transparent and straightforward approach. We believe in fostering lasting relationships with our clients based on credibility and integrity. So, if you're looking for a reliable partner in your real estate investment journey, look no further than Gracias Global.
I can assure you that as long as we live, as long as I live, and even after I go, Gracias is here to stay.
Let us help you make your dreams a reality. Contact us today to learn more about our services and explore our available properties. We are here to assist you every step of the way.
Was introduced to me by my dad, and here we are. Now to say I'm a landowner. I'm staying at home, not a landowner here. Different yes. Handle number one, the whole Nigeria investment in those days. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Been a marvelous experience. H1 Homes is a Catholic Stefano, se van a opportunity to the new look not O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Significant mistakes. Problem.
I'm telling you, within a short period of time, it was about 2 months after we did it. Now I'm just working so then I think the land is about living in to build this.
This fantastic mansion is built for us by Angel Homes and Properties. You will never regret having a business partnership with Angel. They will build your quality homes, not houses. They will deliver it. And believe me, if you are not careful, if Angel delivers your home,
I have that as well from better started when I find where I get where the market about six confident challenge people like my experience with in the
Never regret to do that.
Welcome to Gracias Global. We specialize in real estate investment opportunities that offer exceptional value and peace of mind. We understand that investing in real estate can be a significant financial decision. That's why we are committed to providing you with the support and expertise you need to make informed choices. Our team of experienced professionals is dedicated to creating a memorable customer experience at every touch point of the journey with us. affordable luxury homes or sites and service plots. We have the resources and knowledge to guide you through the process.
We are diverse yet united. Many opinions, one goal. Many voices, one voice.
At Process Global, we pride ourselves on our transparent and straightforward approach. We believe in fostering lasting relationships with our clients based on credibility and integrity. So, if you're looking for a reliable partner real estate investment journey, look no further than Process Global.
I can assure you that there's really and even after the process is here to stay.
Let us help you make your dreams a reality. Contact us today to learn more about our services and explore our available properties. We are here to assist you every step of the way.
Thank you very much. Can we please celebrate our sponsors that have enabled us to be able to put together this beautiful investiture ceremony? Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to have that segment which is about a very important, or rather the most important part of why we are here.
The highlight of this investiture ceremony is the investiture itself. And this is the moment we have all been waiting for. It's the investiture itself happening now. But just before we read the citation of our president, we'd like to make welcome on stage the immediate past president and two other past presidents. Please let's make welcome Alhaji Dr. Aliyu Wamako, a round of applause for him, our immediate past president. We'll also make welcome another past president, Surveyor Ugochukwu Chime, a round of applause for him as he comes off stage. And to join them as well, another past president, Chief Olabode Afolayo, a round of applause for them as they come off stage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your excellencies and royal fathers present, this is a very special moment in today's event. We'd like to crave your indulgence, so please lend us your undivided attention as we now read the citation of the celebrant, the man for whom we have gathered, the reason we left our homes today to be here. So thank you for joining us. We would ask our past presidents to please stay on stage as we now read the citation of our president. Prince Akintoye. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm round of applause, first of all, for the reason we are gathered today. Prince Akintoye Adeoye, LLB, BL, LLM, and BTH. Ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating him with a warm round of applause. Thank you very much. Now, this is the citation of the 5th president of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria. Akintoye is a quintessential property developer and legal expert. He holds a Bachelor of Laws in He holds a Bachelor of Laws, LLB honors, and Master of Laws, LLM degrees in law from Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Nigeria. He also has a Bachelor of Theology from Life Seminary, Ikorodu, University of Ibadan, Nigeria. He attended the Nigerian Law School, Victoria Island, Lagos, and was called to the Nigerian bar and enrolled as a solicitor and advocate of the Supreme Court of Nigeria in 1993. He has attended empowerment and leadership program and courses both in Nigeria and abroad, to wit. 1, we have Lagos Business School, Pan-Atlantic University, Nigeria, where he attended the following programs: Owners Managers Program, OMP2 in 2003, and Chief Executive Program, CEP 18 in 2008. 2, National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, Kuru JUS, Policy, Strategy and Leadership course in 2012. IESC Business School, University of Navarra, Barcelona, Spain, Advanced Management Program, AMP.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still listening to the citation of our honoree tonight. And rather than us reading it out to you, we have a properly documented video that we would like you to watch as we listen to the citation of our honoree tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, our past presidents are just going to step towards a part of the stage so that everybody can see the screen clearly.
Again, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we would like to crave your indulgence. Please focus your attention to the multimedia screen as we have the official citations properly documented of our president today, the 5th president of the Real Estate Development Association of
With an
Nigeria.
impressive educational background and an extensive professional experience, Prince Akintoye continues to contribute to the real estate industry significantly. Prince Akintoye holds a Bachelor of Laws LLB Honors and a Master of Laws LLM from Obafemi Awolowo University in Ileife, Nigeria. He furthered his legal education at the Nigerian Law School, Victoria Island, Lagos, and was called to the Nigerian bar in 1993, enrolling as a solicitor and advocate at the Supreme Court of Nigeria. In addition to his legal qualifications, he earned a Bachelor of Theology from Life Seminary, University of Ibadan. Prince Akintoye is not only a dedicated professional, but also a devoted family man. He is happily married and married is blessed with children. His family provides him with unwavering support and serves as a source of inspiration and strength in all his endeavors. Demonstrating a relentless commitment to professional growth, Prince Akintoye has participated in numerous empowerment and leadership programs both in Nigeria and abroad. He completed the Owners Managers Program ONP2 and the Chief Executive Program CEP18 at the Lagos Business School and Atlantic University in Nigeria. He further enhanced his strategic leadership skills at the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, School of Jobs. He completed the Advanced Management Program AMP at the Instituto de Estudios Superiores de la Empresa IESE, University of Navarra, Barcelona, Spain. His pursuit of excellence also led him to the Real Estate Institute in Dubai, UAE, and various workshops, conventions, and conferences in Canada, the USA, the United Kingdom, Europe, and East Africa. With over 30 years of practical experience in both the legal and real estate sectors, Prince Akintoye has played pivotal roles in numerous real estate projects within and outside Nigeria. He is the principal partner at Adeoye, Adenuwagu & Co. Solicitors, Advocates, and Notary Public, where his leadership and expertise continues to drive the firm's successful practice. He serves as a director at New Creation Limited and Houston Property Limited. He is the chairman of Wealth Colony Investment Fund LLP UK. Prince Akintoye has held significant positions in the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, REDAN. His roles have included Vice Chairman and Chairman of the Southwest Zone, General Secretary, Deputy President 2, Deputy President 1, and Member Board of Trustees. He currently serves as the President and Chairman of the Council. His dedication to the legal profession is further highlighted by his membership in the International Bar Association. Prince Akintoye Felix Adeoye's illustrious career is a testament to his unwavering dedication, profound expertise, and visionary leadership in the realms of law and real estate. His contributions continue to shape the industry, making him a respected and influential figure both in Nigeria and on the global stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please meet welcome Prince Akintoye Felix Adeoye.
We can give him a standing ovation. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we now present to you the 5th President of REDAN. A round of applause as we make welcome on stage for the official investiture today, Prince Akintoye Adeoye. We'll also make welcome on stage and Jory with the official package to do the decoration today. Can we please give a resounding applause?
Can we put our hands together for the 5th President of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria? Thank you.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Joined by the president is his beautiful wife. Can we put our hands together for her also, ladies and gentlemen? Princess Adiola Adeoye. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the most important part of this program. First with me here is our past president, Bode Aflayon, who took over the mantle of leadership after the passing away of Latif Jakande. With me, Reverend Silvio Dr. Ugochimi. He is the person I took over from him as the president of real estate. And now we have Prince Akintoye Adewe, our brother, our friend. He is the most experienced out of all of us because he worked with all the presidents of REDAN, right from Latif Jakande. And God knows we are expecting more from Prince Adewe Akintoye. We will be asking for more because you are more experienced, you have worked with all of us, you have gotten it all and you have seen it all. So we will be asking for that, more from you, inshallah. As the investiture ceremony symbolizes the commitment to a vision of excellence, integrity, progress within our association as we swear in our new leadership team and reaffirmed our unwavering dedication to the advancing the real estate industry in Nigeria. This ceremony will witness the investiture of the 5th President of REDAN and other executive members who will bear the mantle for the next 4 years. For the next 4 years, inshallah. Ladies and gentlemen, as I approach this chain of office to Barrister Akintoye Adewe, he now becomes the President of Real Estate Developers Association, and we are going to give him all the support. And we urge all the members of REDAN, executive and members, and any other organization that is under the real estate to please cooperate with our President. Our President, yes. I'm very sure His Royal Majesty will not query me for going over the head of our Prince. So, please, congratulations. I wish you the best of luck in office. Madam, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Today, happy, excited that the individual effort and collective effort of all of us brought us to this. And by His grace, the grace that has brought you this far will be sufficient for you all the days.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we put our hands together for the President of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, Prince Akintoye Adeoye. Can we make the applause louder, ladies and gentlemen? Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Can we put our hands together for the past presidents for... Okay, we are going to take a group photograph. A group photograph at this time, after which Mr. President is going to give his acceptance speech. A distinguished personality, a leader by excellence, a man with numerous achievements, and a man who is bringing his wealth of experience to pilot the affairs of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, Prince Akintoye Adeoye. One more time, can we put our hands together for the President? Thank you, and congratulations to you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the man of the moment, the man of the hour, the fifth president of REDAN will be delivering his acceptance speech right now. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Prince Akintoye Adeoye.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for attending this event. Because of time, I would like to stand on the existing protocols. Let me start by saying a very, very, very big thank you to the Investiture Organizing Committee. Sleepless nights paid off tonight, and I want to say thank you. Let me start with my dressing tonight. I wanted to wear my usual suit, but when I visited the Kabiyesi Elegushi, he told me, he said, "You are a Yoruba man. Today's ceremony must reflect our culture." And for the first time in my life, I dress this way. And I now, before I go to my speech, because the speech is actually very small, this president is blessed. All the doors I knocked opened for me. When I visited the Minister for Housing and Urban Development, he said, "Prince Adeoye, we are going to work together." When I left his office, I visited the MD of Federal Mortgage Bank. He said, "Prince Adeoye, I'm going to support you." When I went to the National Assembly, the House Committee Chair on Housing said the same thing. He said, "Do you have any bill that you want to bring? I will be the one that will be carrying the fight for you." When I got to the palace of Kabiyesi Elegushi, he gave a warning. He said, "When Daddy was alive, you were here, but now you have not been coming. Make sure you start now. You have to start appearing at the palace. But I'm going to support you." When I got to the palace of my father, Kabiyesi, the Imperial Majesty, when I got to Ile-Ife, since I was born, I've never received such a royal welcome. It was huge. It was great. In fact, the memory lingers on. And he said something, he repeated it again today. Oni told me, he said, I will become your access. When the door is very difficult for you to open, come to Elefe, I will open the door for you. REDAN members, you are blessed. This is our moment. And I remember when I went to visit my friend, the governor of Ondo State. He sent his greetings. He was supposed to be with us today, but ARPs canceled the flight from Akure to Lagos. So, and I hope that very soon we will have REDAN here. So we check the insult next time, and we just ask our pilot to bring the governor for us. I would like to also say that up front, my wife and our children, they back me in this cause. Thank you, madam. So the speech will just take about 3 minutes, because tonight is not a night for long speech. The work is quite much. Our royal fathers, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, today is a memorable day for me, and I'm deeply honored to stand before you as the 5th president of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, REDAN. REDAN was founded in the year 2002, and the association has grown significantly over the past 22 years. In this hall, we are privileged to have the presence of the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th presidents. Sadly, our first president, the revered Pa Lateef Kayode Jakonde, his legacy and continue to inspire us. Over the past 90 days, I've engaged with policymakers, financial partners, traditional institutions, industry leaders, our board of trustees, past presidents, manufacturers, and various stakeholders. This interaction has solidified my resolve to lead our association towards transformational change. REDAN is evolving, our vision is clear, and our direction we are quite focused. As president, I'm committed to building a stronger association, building upon the solid foundation laid by my predecessors. However, this journey is not one I can undertake alone. I will need your ideas, your support, your hard work, and your dedication as we strive to build a beloved country. I'm fully aware that this journey will not be a bed of roses. My team and I must commit to excellence in all our endeavors. We must strive to be very best, embodying responsibility, diligence, and intentionality in everything that we do. Innovation and big thinking must drive us forward. This perspective, consistently echoed by stakeholders, will be our guiding principle. We must embrace the courage of our convictions, the courage to grow, the courage to evolve, the courage to explore, and take risk. We must have the courage to stand firm and for beneficial policy reforms and initiatives, and we must stand to oppose detrimental ones. Our voices must be heard, and we must continue to share our stories. In the coming months, REDAN will significantly increase its visibility and pursue our vision and objectives with tenacity. The foundation is laid and the journey has begun. Estate developers must unite, and we must support our collective voices through the association. Our founders envision providing affordable housing for Nigerians and rental housing. REDAN will partner with the government on its Renewed Hope housing initiative to provide affordable homes for Nigerians. We aim to institutionalize and professionalize REDAN. A regulatory act is urgently needed to reinforce our existence. We must enhance our self-regulation and enforce discipline. I call on the support of the Honorable Minister, members of the National Assembly, our royal fathers, and stakeholders for us to achieve this feat. Together, let us work towards a future where the Nigerian real estate sector is globally recognized for its innovation, transparency, integrity, and social economy contributions. REDAN will take charge of transforming the Nigerian real estate landscape, fostering sustainable growth and productivity, and improving the lives of our citizens. Let us embark on this journey together, realizing the immense potential of the estate industry in Nigeria and building a better future for all. Thank you all for being here today. I'm truly honored and excited to serve as the president of this great association. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I would like, Kabesi, I would like to say, sir, that the REDAN membership is about 4,500. But when I came in 3 months ago, financial membership was about 600. But in 3 months, I've been able to grow that financial membership to 1,600. Is it the beginning? And my target is that at the end of the year, I will grow our membership back to 4,000. Financial membership. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I love you all. I really appreciate your coming. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Congratulations, Prince Akintoye Adeoye. We certainly love you. We're wishing you all the best, and we pray that you'll have a successful tenure in office by God's special grace.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Adeola Adeoye, for being such a formidable pillar of support to our president today. Congratulations one more time to the fifth president of REDAN. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you to everyone who's come out tonight to render their support to Prince Akintoye Adeoye. Congratulations. We wish you all the very best. We are confident that you will succeed greatly, and we are looking forward to all the milestones, all the great works that you will do in office.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
A huge congratulations again.
And congratulations to you, Prince Akintoye Adeoye. We are very confident that your tenure as president of REDAN will position the association on the path of continuous development, progress, transparency, and excellence. Under your watch, we are very confident of excellent leadership. Under your watch, we are very confident of responsive and responsible leadership. Under your watch, we are very confident of numerous achievements. Under your watch, we are very confident that the achievements of past presidents will be consolidated by your wealth of knowledge, wealth of experience, and your collaborative efforts with every member of the association. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, can we put our hands together for the 5th president of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, Prince Akintoye. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Thank you very much, the 5th president, as we look forward to a bright and rewarding future in the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria. One more time, can we put our hands together for him? Thank you.
All right, Damola, something has stood out for me today.
What?
And, you know, handover ceremonies are always quite emotional.
I'm telling you.
But one thing has stood out for me today, and it's the energy, the joy, the enthusiasm that I've noticed from the past presidents. Yes. They've been cheering him on, and that gives us confidence that he's in safe hands. The baton has been handed over to him safely, and he's definitely going to succeed, of course, with their support. So thank you very much to the past presidents. We see you, we recognize all that you're doing, especially for our current president, the 5th president. So thank you very much for cheering him on, for your support, for your encouragement, and for the enthusiasm that you've displayed today. So thank you, and congratulations to every member of REDAN.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're very confident that your collaboration with the new president will help him achieve greater results and also position our association on the path of continuous development. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to know, or we would like you to know, that tonight we are going to have 2 very short keynote addresses, after which we are going to inaugurate the 7th ESCO, after which we are going to have a few awards to be presented, and then we are going to take it up from there. Ladies and gentlemen, immediately after this particular picture that our honoree is taking at this time, we are going to have our keynote address. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a distinguished Nigerian, a man bringing his wealth of experience from the private sector, a man bringing the relationships that he has built over the years in conjunction with his charismatic personality to achieve great results in REDAN. And we are very confident that the achievements that he will record are going to be monumental, colossal, and very tangible for the association to be proud of.
Because he's already said that when all the doors he knocked were open to him, so we're very sure and we're confident in the exceeding greatness that he will achieve in his tenure as the 5th president of REDAN. So we're looking forward to all of that, and we're looking forward to every one of us giving him our support, because without your support, he can't succeed. So we're counting on everyone's support, everyone in the room, all our distinguished guests, members of the association, to please lend him your support, and let's together make Nigeria great again.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the president is going to be seated at this time in some minutes, and we are going to have a very important segment at this time. Thank you very much for honoring the president. Thank you very much for making this event grant. We are still making progress with this event, and we are about to have an important segment which will give us loads of insights as far as this event is concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we are going to have a keynote address that will be delivered by the Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Dr. Timi Agama, who is represented by a distinguished personality and a very senior officer at the Securities and Exchange Commission, Mrs. Afusat Rufai. Please put your hands together for her as she comes forward at this time to deliver the keynote address on behalf of the Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Dr. Timi Agama, PhD. Can I put your hands together for Mrs. Afusat Rufai as she comes forward at this time to deliver this very short keynote address.
Right after the keynote address, we'll take another, which is the second and final keynote address from a senior advocate of Nigeria. So ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to ask that you please stay with us as we move on tonight. This is Afusat Rufai. Thank you very much for joining us and representing the Director General.
Thank you. Can we put our hands together for her, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you very much.
Your Royal Majesties, the President of REDAN, Prince Akintoye Adeoye, the immediate past President and other past Presidents of REDAN, captains of industry, heads of various capital market organizations, heads of other organizations here present, heads of real estate institutions here present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hafsat Olubukola Rufai, the Director and Head of SEC Lagos Zonal Office, that's the Securities and Exchange Commission Nigeria Lagos Zonal Office, and I'm here to represent the Acting Director General, Dr. Timi Agama, who is unavoidably absent. So I will read Dr. Agama's speech as he has written it. It is with profound gratitude that I stand before you today to present a keynote address at this auspicious occasion, the investiture of Prince Akintoye Adeoye as the 5th President of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, REDAN. This ceremony marks a significant milestone in the journey of an esteemed professional who brings with him a wealth of experience garnered across various sectors of the financial industry. Prince Akintoye Adeoye's illustrious career spans over 30 decades, encompassing leadership roles in organizations like Adeoye, Ademuwaku and Co., New Creation Properties Limited, Wisdom Property Limited, and Wealth Colony Investment Club LLP UK. Notably, his tenure as Deputy President of REDAN showcased his deep commitment to the advancement of Nigeria's real estate industry. REDAN, as the primary agency and umbrella body responsible for housing development in Nigeria, has played a pivotal role since its official recognition by the federal government in November 2002. Therefore, as we celebrate Prince Adeoye's investiture, we reaffirm our commitment to support REDAN in fostering a transparent, prosperous and sustainable real estate sector. I am confident that the new president will leverage his experience to continue to uphold the values and enviable position of REDAN, taking effective steps towards raising the association to heights greater than where it is today. As we are all aware, real estate development is a cornerstone of national prosperity, serving as the backbone for business infrastructure, residential housing, and commercial activities. It
It fosters job creation, enhances living standards, and substantially bolsters the gross domestic product (GDP) growth. The capital market supports the real estate sector by providing funding and risk management avenues such as real estate investment trusts, equities, bonds, crowdfunding, and financial derivatives. The industry just has to tap the market, that is to tap the capital market, for these sources of growth and expansion. The theme of today's ceremony, which is distributing national prosperity and wealth creation through a transparent real estate sector, is a profoundly significant one. It embodies our collective aspiration for a nation where prosperity is shared, driven by integrity, professionalism, and collaboration. As the apex retail market, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC's mandate is clear. The SEC's mandate is to maintain a dynamic capital market that is transparent, fair, and efficient, and of course contributes to the nation's economic development. So transparency lies at the core of our mission, underpinning trust, attracting investments, and fueling economic growth in the real sector. And transparency ensures security of investment, minimizes risks, and safeguards the investment of stakeholders. So SEC has consistently endeavored to implement policies that reinforce investor confidence and enhance market integrity. Our regulatory framework aims to cultivate an environment where real estate markets can flourish, significantly contributing to national wealth and prosperity through regulation and oversight. We provide a secure investment environment crucial for national economic advancement. REDAN's role in promoting sustainable development and professional standards, as well as ethical practices, deserves commendation. Your initiatives advocating for affordable housing aligns seamlessly with the national agenda of reducing the housing deficit, showcasing your commitment to societal welfare. Collaboration between SEC and REDAN is essential for ensuring the sustained growth and transparency of the real estate sector. Together, we can establish a robust framework where real estate investments not only yield profits, but also guarantee security and transparency. Our combined efforts on regulatory reforms and investor protection mechanisms can have the potential to strengthen market resilience. We must deepen our collaboration, particularly in areas such as digital innovation, in property transactions, enhanced regulatory compliance, and investor education. By capitalizing on each other's strengths, we can ensure that the real estate sector continues to drive national prosperity. For example, adopting transparency measures similar to those in countries with mature real estate markets, such as Singapore and United Kingdom, can significantly boost investor confidence in Nigeria. Leveraging technologies like blockchain for property transactions can enhance transparency, diminish fraud, and bolster investor confidence, ultimately leading to increased investments and wealth generation. Encouraging REDAN members to embrace transparent financial reporting practices can attract more investors and investments to the real estate sector. Additionally, collaborating with the NGX, which many people knew then as the Nigerian Stock Exchange, could enhance liquidity of the real estate investment trust schemes that we have in the market and make them more appealing to investors. As we extend a hand of partnership to the incoming REDAN president or to the newly inducted or invested REDAN president, we envision transformative progress in making safety-decent housing accessible to a large proportion of our population, especially those with low incomes. The SEC, in its recent approval, granted approval of 1.5 trillion naira for infrastructure funds shelf programs in Nigeria. Similar initiatives can be developed for the real estate sector. This represents a significant advancement for the Nigerian capital market and aligns with and directly supports the federal government's infrastructure development goals. I charge you to rise up to the challenge of sourcing long-term financing from the capital market that will fund the provision of infrastructure in West African sub-region. In line with our commitment to transparency and protecting investors, I would like to address an important issue, and I please beg that you listen to this paragraph. In line with our commitment to transparency and protecting investors, I would like to address an important issue. It is imperative that REDAN members uphold the highest standards of transparency and ethics. I urge you to desist from inviting the public to invest in real estate with promises of unrealistic returns of investment. So I repeat that again. Please desist from inviting the public to invest in real estate schemes with unrealistic returns on investment. While the intent may be to attract more investors, such practices can be misleading and potentially harmful, as they can lead the public to have unrealistic expectations of returns, and of course lead to loss of confidence and of course integrity in our market. The goal should be to protect investors and maintain the integrity of our markets. Indeed, the SEC regulates investments and securities business in Nigeria, and any form of invitation to the public for investments, including in real estate, must be approved by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Otherwise, it is deemed illegal. In alignment with our commitment to transparency and investor protection, I emphasize the importance of upholding the highest standards of transparency and ethics within REDAN. Practices such as enticing the public with promises of high returns on investment should. In conclusion, the journey towards national prosperity and wealth creation is a collective endeavor requiring unwavering commitment, transparency, and collaboration. As we welcome Prince Adeoye as the new president of REDAN, I am filled with optimism for the future. His leadership, coupled with the collective efforts of REDAN members and stakeholders, will undoubtedly propel the real estate sector to new heights. By joining forces, we can ensure real estate sector remains a key driver of national prosperity. We look forward to collaborating with the incoming president to make safe and decent housing a reality for the larger population, particularly those earning low incomes. Thank you for your attention and unwavering commitment to the growth and development of the Nigerian real estate sector. Together, let's build a future where prosperity is distributed widely and wealth is created through transparency and integrity. Thank you all, and I wish you a successful and memorable celebration. This is signed by Dr. Timi Agama, the Acting Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission of Nigeria.
Can we put our hands together for Mrs. Afusa Rufai, representing the Director General, Securities and Exchange Commission, Dr. Timi Agama. Thank you very much, Ma, for that very beautiful delivery. All right, ladies and gentlemen, still basking in the euphoria of the investiture of the 5th president of REDAN, we are going to have another keynote address at this time, after which the 7th ESCO is going to be inaugurated. Ladies and gentlemen, we will appreciate that we maintain silence And we also ensure that movements are appreciably restricted so that we can pay attention to this erudite scholar and senior advocate of Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a senior advocate of Nigeria, as I just mentioned, and he practices law at Kenya Partners. He's also a professor of corporate governance at Lagos Business School. Ladies and gentlemen, he is going to come forward at this time to give a keynote address. As he's making his way to the stage, we will appreciate that we please maintain silence and listen to Professor Fabian Ajogu as he speaks at this time. Can we put our hands together for Professor for his keynote address? Thank you.
His Royal Majesty and Highnesses, may I respectfully follow on the protocol set down already in extending my congratulations to our own Prince Akintoye Adeoye, 5th President of REDAN. It is my pleasure this evening to talk to you about the theme of this investiture. Investitures usually are ceremonies of trust at which you have entrusted the leadership of this great association to Prince Adeoye. But more than that, is that this particular investiture is one with a purpose. The primary purpose, it would appear to me, is to relaunch REDAN. The second objective, for which has been carefully curated by your president and the organizers of this investiture, is inclusivity to grow REDAN wider. How will this be achieved? And I'll be very brief. The night is far gone. To create transparency in this sector, you need confidence. Maybe just observe the protocols, follow the exit of our traditional leaders. For just 30 seconds. Such is the support and measure of confidence that your president has from his very own constituency and the rest of you. So a few pillars: confidence, purpose, finance, and of course, the regulatory framework. These four things are what you need to back the vision and plan of your new president. And let me say that what you see tonight is an indication of that boost and relaunch. And so a few things need to be in place. The collaboration and partnerships, the sort that you heard the President say he has already started initiating with the Minister of your sector. But I tell you that that collaboration is not a favor being done to REDAN. The government does need REDAN as a solid partner to grow the real estate sector. Now let me mention that there's literally close to 20 trillion naira in pension funds that would go to proper investee outlets once this confidence is rebuilt. And that is a key message. But from me, I would say that this growth will come not just from within, but with external partnerships. I am privileged to chair a group that has invested over $350 million in real estate in Nigeria. And that is the Nubare Group that has built malls in Lagos and Abuja, developing commercial rental properties. So there's room for foreign direct investments, and there's room, as SEC talked about, in rates. At this point in time, I would just like to pause and tell you that the man you celebrate tonight, that you invest your trust in, is a purposeful leader. We celebrate him as one who has the energy, courage, and vision to put this together and articulate a vision of what REDAN will be pursuing in its next phase. But I see him above all of that with the benefits of history. Prince Adeoye, you may not know, is to me an A student. And I speak from the Lagos Business School, where he has attended good programs, the Chief Executive Program and the Owner Manager Program. And I still see the distinguished, excellent fellow, albeit now dressed as the President of REDAN. So I'd like to invite you on a warm round of applause for him. He's a man that I'm extremely proud of, and I have no doubt that REDAN will be up-notch, many steps up under his purposeful leadership. These are our prayers and our wishes, and the trust we invest in you and your exco tonight. Congratulations, and thank you very much for indulging me in listening.
Can we put our hands together for Professor Fabian Ajogu? Thank you very much, sir, for that very beautiful keynote address. Thank you very much for addressing very topical issues in your speech, and thank you very much for everything. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll put our hands together for Professor Fabian Ajogu, OFR Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Thank you very much. Thank you. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite and welcome the President of the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, Prince Akintoye Adeoye, as he comes forward at this time for the inauguration of the 7th ESCO. Please put your hands together for him as he makes his way to the stage to inaugurate the 7th ESCO. Mr. President, it is time for you to please come forward to inaugurate the ESCO. Now put our hands together for him as he comes forward at this time to perform this very important official assignment as President. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Prince Akintoye Adeoye, the 5th President of REDAN. Thank you, sir.
Distinguished ESCO members that are present here this evening, please kindly come forward for your inauguration. Distinguished ESCO members, 7th ESCO members that are in the hall, please come forward for your inauguration. 7th ESCO members, please come forward for your inauguration. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this aspect is a very important part of this ceremony. We are about to inaugurate the 7th ESCO of our association. Distinguished ESCO members, you will we will take it at once together to save time, so we will not be doing individual inauguration. So you just say after me, only if you agree with what I'm saying. Mention your name. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of the office and to the best of my ability preserve, protect, defend the Constitution of the real estate development of Nigeria. So help me God. Congratulations. Just for this side. Let me start with. Okay. Congratulations. 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 IPP, congratulations. 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 Congratulations, my mommy. Congratulations. 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 And congratulations. Thank you so much. So, the neck has been inaugurated. Please, all state chapters, ESCOs available in the hall, can they come forward? All state chapters, ESCO members, all state chapters, ESCO members in the hall, all state chapter ESCO members in the hall, please kindly come forward. All ESCO members at state level, maybe you just so they can listen. You can State chapters available here. State chapters. State chapters, ESCO members in the hall. Please listen as you take your oath of allegiance. Please, after the oath, then we take pictures zone by zone. Please, kindly say after me. Mention your name and say, I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of mention your office, please, and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Greek Estate Development of Nigeria. So help me God. So we start from the northeast. Northeast, ESCO member present. Not only northeast. Only northeast stands for your photograph. No, they should be there. Northeast, please. Northeast, present. Let us put our hands together for the northeast representatives. Their zonal VP should kindly join them. Zonal VP Northeast. Join them. Zonal VP Northeast. Join them. Thank you very much. So we have 1 minute. Let us proceed to the northwest. Northwest zone. Northwest zone. Yeah, please start. Northwest zone. Please take the pictures. North Central, please step into the stage. North Central, step into the stage. North Central, step into the stage. South, please proceed to the podium to have your group photograph. South. South. Let southeast proceed. Southeast. Southeast. Southeast, you are looking gorgeous. You are looking good. Southeast is shining. So, southwest. 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 Southwest, please. Southwest. It's here, it's here, it's here. Southwest. Board of Trustees, please come forward for your photograph. Board of Trustees. 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 Please come forward for your group photograph. Board of Trustees. Kindly come forward.
Thank you.